How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the TacomaBeast channel, where, as you all know, it's all about the taco. Today we're in Calico, California, an abandoned Old West mining town from the 1800s, which is home to one of the gnarliest trails here in SoCal. With us today is Benny, known as Valley_Taco. Benny, what trail are we going on and what should we expect?
So we're going to be doing the Odessa Doran trail today. Expect a lot of slider action, a lot of skids getting banged up, and expect a lot of fun. We're going to be going up a lot of waterfalls. We're going to go through something called Hardtop Alley, which is going to want to pitch you into the wall. Just be calm, stay on the passenger side, and just listen to your spotter. The gnarliest one is probably Pucker Pass. I've done it multiple times and I hate it. You'll definitely remember this one once you're done.
Dude, I can't wait. Let's do it.
Let's go.
So we're on our way to the trailhead. We have a bunch of Benny's friends that came along. They have some incredible rigs out here. There's one Tacoma that's on 37s. I can't wait to show you. You know, I'm feeling confident that this truck is really gonna do well out here. We have the front locker. We're on 35s. We have skid plates, sliders, front bumper, rear bumper. As long as I don't do anything stupid, we should be fine.
Go ahead and turn on your locker.
Hold on, tension. All right.
Rookie mistake. High centered, double high centered. Front skid was sitting on top of that rock. My diff was sitting on this. It's just a rookie mistake. It happens to the best of us, so what can you do?
Odessa Doran Loop. We've made it this far. We drove 20 hours from Austin, Texas here. We need to make it out alive. We need to make it to the other side without breaking anything. From here, we're driving to South Utah. We're going on an overlanding trip, and then we need to make it back down to San Diego for another video shoot, and then drive another 20 hours back to Austin, Texas. I can't afford to break the truck.
Go. Good. Straighten out. This truck is a lot higher, and his truck is a lot higher than mine because he didn't even hit slider. I've done the trail plenty of times. In order for us not to get bored, we switch it up. Sometimes we'll go clockwise, sometimes we'll go counterclockwise. Every time is different. The rain washes out the rocks and it makes the obstacles a little tricky. So you could expect some type of challenge every time you come here. All right, I'm gonna tell you what we have here is the first obstacle. It's about a 3-foot waterfall. So I want your front driver tire right here.
Okay.
And then just pop up, and then when you go up, and then just kind of hook.
Passenger.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I'll follow your line.
Yeah. Forward towards me. Okay. Good. Come up.
So up until this point, I'm having a blast. I am amazed at what this Tacoma is doing out here. And you know, we get to this crazy waterfall. It's extremely steep. It's a big climb, and we have a Jeep crew behind us with a few rock crawlers. So we let them pass, and it's not until I see this crazy red Jeep like struggling to make it up the the waterfall. He's going all over the place, left and right.
People have to understand that, you know, wheelbase plays a major factor. You know, people always talk about the Taco having a long wheelbase, which is good and bad. Sometimes, you know, having a shorter wheelbase just, it doesn't play in your favor. And that's exactly what happened to the Jeep. His wheelbase is just too short, so he wasn't able to have, you know, he was losing traction in the front by the time his rear was able to gain traction. So he was kind of putting wheels in the air instead of the Tacoma with a longer wheelbase. We still have the wheels on the front, you know, by the time the wheels start kind of lifting up the back. So that particular obstacle, we're actually at an advantage with the Tacomas.
You're the man. That is so freaking awesome. All right, Benny, this looks like a challenge, man. I feel like if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, I'm really gonna mess up my driver's side.
Definitely, man. So this is called Hardtop Alley. It's called Hardtop Alley because a lot of people get pitched into the wall. They don't realize that there's a ditch on the left side and they fall into that ditch, and that ditch just wants to roll your body into the wall. You're just gonna ride along this ridge, aim for that patch. You're gonna start feeling everything wanting to pitch you this way.
But no worries.
Yeah, just keep aiming there, okay? It's gonna, again, make you feel like you want, it's gonna throw you into the wall, okay? You need to get over that hump, okay? Yeah. I think at that hump, I'm gonna have you turn your wheel straight so you kind of pop over.
Okay.
And then we'll get you through.
Sounds good, man.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Did you know that this used to be paved?
Yes, it used to be an access road then. Yeah, seriously.
It used to be an access road, and that's one of the patches of the road.
Exactly. So
what happened?
I mean, over the years, I mean, there's flash floods.
Yeah.
You know, during even the summer months when they have thunderstorms, and it just kind of erodes the whole road, and this is kind of what's left.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Now it's time for me to really observe how he's going up this section of the trail so that I can do it next. And I get so excited. He's going up the trail like so fast. So I'm climbing up this mountain. I go all the way up, and when I go peak, I can't see anything. Half of the mountain's covering me, so I'm like, oh my God, I messed up. And when I turn around and I start running, I don't notice how steep this mountain is, and I just start to gain some speed, and I completely trip and land flat on the ground. It hurt so much. I just stood right back up and kept running towards my truck. I knew it was my turn to go next.
Oh man, it felt sketchy, per usual. Whoa. Back up a little bit, unlock. Back up a little bit, driver. So I'm spotting Mateo at the moment, and he's inches from the wall. And I'm freaking out, man. I mean, I don't like to see anyone get any body damage. Stop. Unlock.
All of a sudden, you know, I didn't have my front locker on, so the tires up in the front start spinning, and I see myself slide completely to the sidewall. And when I look at Benny, I see his face, and he's also worried. I can clearly see that he's scared. He's no longer got that confidence face. And I'm like, okay, here it is. I'm about to destroy my Tacoma. Woo, that's close.
You're close, man. Back up driver if you can. Back up driver. I'm gonna reset you, dude. A little bit more and then start straightening out. I'm gonna reposition Mateo. He's just way too close to the wall. This time, I'm gonna have him go more passenger. I'm gonna have him turn on his front locker so he can get over this dip. Come forward, passenger. Let's get you right here, okay? A little bit driver, hard driver. There you go, you're okay. There you go. A little bit, right there, good. Something perfect, come on. Wait. Don't celebrate
Don't celebrate.
Early. Don't celebrate too early, buddy. You got your bet to go. You're good. As you go up a little bit, driver, good. Woo!
That was wild. That was wild.
So it's Lewis's time to go up Hardtop Alley. He's the only one without a front locker. Unfortunately, the dip is a lot deeper than we're used to, and a front locker would be very helpful. So his front tire got pinned, threw his other tire in the air, and caused him to be off camber. When I saw Lewis's in the air, I knew that was the wrong line to take. So what I did is had him reposition and go far driver, which is very helpful because he doesn't have a front locker. Good thing that he came out unscathed.
Benny, what's next?
Pucker Pass, man. You ready?
All right, Benny, you got me this far, man. We're at Pucker Pass. What's going on here?
So basically it's a narrow pass, probably only wide enough for a Tacoma, with about a 8-foot drop on your driver's side.
This looks gnarly. So if you mess up, you go down.
You're going down over there, man. So make sure you hug the wall, listen to your spotter, take it nice and slow. Your back tire will kind of fall into this little divot here. Don't freak out, just stay focused, listen to your spotter, and you'll be all right.
I've seen tons of YouTube videos of this part. It looks super intense.
Yeah.
But now that you see it, you're like, whoa, like a lot of the trail's gone.
Once you see the truck actually.
What was that?
As I was explaining Pucker Pass to Mateo, I hear a loud bang and look over, and it's John's window smashed against a rock. We run over there, see him on 3 wheels. I'm freaking out, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get him down.
So if you think that's hard, the bypass I think is even harder.
Hey. Don't turn your wheel, John. Okay. Don't turn your wheel. I think the best thing to do is to get him back. I mean, if we can't pull him, he needs to back down slowly. Passenger. You're gonna push your body more into it, dude, but passenger, okay? Passenger. Let it settle, yes. There you go. Nice and slow. It's gonna push his body. Push his body. Inch it. There you go. Back up. Stop. Hard passenger. Let it slide, okay? You're okay. Let it slide. Good. Now start turning a little bit right. Hey, stop. I got you. Fortunately, I've had a little bit of experience with solid axles, and I know that it just takes, some settling of the suspension to get it back on the ground. So just inching him forward just a tiny bit, having him go back a little bit, and then getting him forward again, it really helped out the situation, and gladly we got him out of there safely. Right there, good. Little bit driver, passenger. Right there, about to do Pucker Pass right now. Try to hug the passenger here. Right there. Perfect. Lord, I hate that thing. Now let's see if Mateo can do it, and if he needs to change his underwear afterwards.
So it's time for me to go through it. Benny tells me, dude, whatever you do, don't look down. Oh, this feels wild, guys. Marcel, my man! Wow! I was so focused on looking at the spotter and so concentrated on just making it right that before I knew it, I was I had done it. I had overcome Pucker Pass. I had made it to the other side. I couldn't believe it, you know, and thanks to the hardline co-crew and Benny, I was able to make it, and it seemed easy.
So we just finished the Odessa part of the loop. We did some waterfalls, we did Hardtop Alley, we did Pucker Pass. Now we're gonna head south on the Doran part of the loop. A lot of downhill action, a lot of big rocks, so we're gonna hear a lot of sliders banging. And we have to go down a huge waterfall, about 6-foot drop. It's pretty sketchy. I hope Mateo's ready for it. All right, guys, so we're going down into the Doran part of the loop, heading south. A lot of downhill, a lot of skid plate action. Be stoked, should be fun. All right, looking at the map, we're almost done. About halfway through Doran. It's got a few waterfalls to overcome and we'll be done with the whole loop.
Wow. Okay, so this is the last waterfall that we're gonna be dealing with here.
It's one of the last ones.
One of the last ones.
It's one of the bigger ones. So
okay, it's pretty steep, man. I don't know if the camera can see that, but
yeah,
this is
so
wild.
What you want to do, you kind of want to hug your sidewall.
Okay.
I use the sidewall and kind of cheat my way down and let it slide. You care about your wheels?
No.
Okay, that's what they're made for. Use it as a slider if you need to, okay?
Okay, cool.
As I'm doing the obstacle, halfway down, I realize that I'm way too high. Instead of reversing, which is a pretty sketchy situation, I figured that I'd have to ride this down. I just went down very carefully, used a lot of brake control, and kind of rode the ridge down. Thankfully, I made it safely and without any body damage, but that was totally not the line to take. Nice and slow, okay? You got it, nice and slow. It's gonna feel tipsy. There you go, use your sidewall. Good, let it slide, you're okay. Now turn driver to pitch yourself away. There you go, right there, just use that. Looks good, woo! Come through, right there. Good, excellent. Let the bumper drop. Good, perfect, man. Yeah, now start turning passenger towards me. This way, come towards me. Right there. Right there. Perfect. Excellent. Come towards me. Nice and slow. Ooh. Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
That was fun, dude.
That looked wicked, man.
That was a lot of fun.
That looked wicked. That looked wicked. That was very good, man. Perfect. Right there, dude. Let's see that flex. Yeah. There you go. Woo! I chose the Tacoma because I think it's probably one of the best platforms out there. It's the most reliable, it's proven. People underestimate it all the time, especially people who own Jeeps. And when they see a Tacoma roll through the trails, just like we did through Calico, and see us just kill it, it makes me very proud. It makes me a very proud Tacoma owner, and I wouldn't choose any other platform. I'm a Tacoma owner for life, and I plan to keep this Tacoma for as long as I can. Super narrow section. Hold that line. the end of the complete Odessa Doran trail. Just got a little section that gets a little flexy over here. About done now.
We've made it to the end of the trail and I am stoked. I have a huge smile on my face. I'm so happy the entire crew made it out without breaking anything. Maybe a couple scratches here and there. I did scratch my method wheels and I'm totally cool with it. The feeling that I have is I just want to turn around and go back. You know, it's a different trail when you hit it going from north to south or south to north, you know? And I don't know, I'm just totally hyped. I don't want to leave and I can't wait to keep trying out new trails, new obstacles and overcoming, you know, John Bull or Montino Wash. That's one that I've really wanted to do for a long time. Can't wait.
Today was awesome. Mateo did a phenomenal job. I'm super impressed. His driving skills are definitely a lot better than I expected. Maybe I was setting the bar too low for him, but he blew it out of the water. My boys from Hardline came out. They came in and banged some steel with us, and I think we had a blast. Everyone had a good time. My alignment's still perfect, so I'm happy.
All right, guys, that about wraps it up for this adventure. It was awesome hanging out with Hardline Land Co. Benny, thank you so much for having us, man.
Thanks you so much for having us.
It was so much fun to do that run.
Hey, man,
you're an incredible
awesome.
spotter.
Bro, your skills are top notch. I'm actually very impressed. I am impressed.
Thanks. Your advice really helped out.
Hey, it was all you. I just kind of just gave you a little recommendations and you've completely listened and you've killed it today.
Thanks, man. I'm looking forward to possibly doing Montino Wash in the future. That's a really nice
You don't have to ask me twice, man. I'm ready.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do so. And we will see you in the next adventure.